What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV and giving you the real tea. Josiah is not here tonight, but we'll hold it down for our brother while he's at work. 'Cause this was supposed to have been on his channel today, but we decided that to go ahead and just, start it back around and put it on here. We're just gonna tell y'all. We're gonna go ahead and let y'all know we're not talking about King in the
Like,
game.
y'all, I ain't even watched the episode yet, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. I had every intent on watching it and then doing the review before I got up here and did all of that. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I tried. That's what I did.
That's the only reason why we're not talking about it because Terrence haven't seen the show. So it's like it wouldn't even be no point for me to even be sitting up here trying to talk about it, especially since Josiah not here. See, if Josiah was here, we could probably still truck it on along with us talking about it. But T ain't seen it. As you can see, he ain't even did no review on it. So that is the only reason why we not talking about Kenny the game. So if Josiah, because I'm pretty sure Josiah has seen it. If Josiah seen it, then we would have talked about it. Me and Josiah would have went back and forth talking about it. And T would have just been idle for a little bit until we got to Love and Marriage Huntsville. But sorry, y'all. That's why we ain't talking about it this time. And plus,
Yeah.
it's over with now anyway. And this is how roast review gonna be for the rest of this time anyway. We just gonna be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville anyway. We're not gonna do Love and Marriage DC on here.
Mm-mm.
We'll probably hop on Really B panel from time to time.
Yeah, from time to time.
But we're not gonna do DC on here, child. Like, no, we don't want to put too much on ourselves. We don't want to put too much on ourselves, okay?
Mm-mm.
So now, before we even get into Love and Marriage Huntsville, Terrence was telling me before we went live that the people was in his comments about this tea that just came out about Kiki. Now, I want to know what was being said because I ain't did no video about it yet. What was being said?
Well, apparently, Kiki made a post on her Facebook recently, a couple days ago. I don't know. Basically saying that hold on, let me see what she said. Basically, what she was saying was she was basically tired of being loyal to somebody that wasn't loyal to her. Here you go. She talked about herself in third person. She said, Kiki has been invited to everything that Melody has had. We are grown women. There's absolutely no need to lie about being friends or being invited to any events. Truth be told, I felt extremely uncomfortable even going because I already been in the middle of all of the drama between Tisha and Mel. But when do you say enough? When do you say we are not in high school anymore? And I'm tired of feeling like if I go to any of Mel's events, I'm going to have to deal with Tisha being upset about it. I'm tired. I'm not doing it anymore. To be honest, sometimes I will make up things to not go because I didn't want to be in the middle of the drama that I was already in the middle of anyway. It's crazy. We're not kids anymore, and I'm just supposed to keep being loyal to someone who hasn't been loyal to me and proves it many times. Nah, enough is enough. So then she turns around and put up posts way back from 2019 of different things that Melody had invited her to. Melody invited her to come to the season finale show, and she said she couldn't make it. And then she got an invite to Melania's gender reveal, and then she got an invite to Melania's baby shower, and then she got an invite to the two big girls' birthday back in 2020, and then she got invited to the Telltale Signs jump that we saw last season. At the end of that. So that was Kiki's point to prove that her and Mel was friends and that they did chill and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And I said, okay, cool. I said, you shut me and Scotty and everybody else up who felt like you was lying, who felt like you was lying and the truth won't win you when it came to that. But be clear, I still don't rock with you. I still don't fool with you because you's a snake in the damn grass. And you just so damn happy to prove that you friends with melodrama, as if that's worth anything. So thank you for proving that you're real friends with melodrama. I mean, fine. Other than that, I still don't rock with you. I'm still not bad for you to be on the show. I don't see what you gonna bring that's gonna be so different. And that's just how I feel about it.
I just
Now watch the people get mad. Watch the people get mad. People came all under the comments. This ain't even got nothing to do with Mel. This ain't even got nothing to do with Melody. Y'all always want to drag Melody up and everything. Da, 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 da.
My thing is, it don't really matter. I feel like at the end of the day, my thing about it is, when it comes down to Kiki, I will never be rolling with Kiki when it comes down to this. I cannot say that I don't like Kiki because I don't know shit about Kiki outside of this. I don't really know. But when it comes down to this situation with Tisha, I'm always gonna be Team Tisha in that particular instance because I just don't agree with dragging family members with a motherfucker that hate your family member, regardless of whether you fuck with them or not. Because as I keep saying, I have a cousin right now that I really wouldn't piss on if they was on fire. I'll walk right past them while they ablaze right about now. But if their enemy came up to me talking shit about them, I would never allow that. Simply because that's still my cousin. No, I don't fuck with him. No, I don't rock with him. I don't talk to him. I don't give a fuck about him. But they're still my family. And I would never sit up here and be talking about my family with a person that don't like him. Like I would never do that. I don't like him either, but I'm not gonna talk about him with you. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do that. And I think people miss that. There are a lot of family members that I don't talk to at all. But I'm not gonna drag them to a person that can't stand them. It's just a line that I just don't cross. And some people don't give a fuck because there are relatives that they don't like. But it's like I would never do that. I can't rock with that. And that's my stance on it. I'm never gonna change that part. And my thing is just last season, Kiki was on the show defending Tisha to Kimmy. So to me, it's like obviously they have a relationship that's up and down. One minute they cool, the next minute they not cool, then they get back cool again, then they fall out again. They have this love hate relationship. So apparently they had a relationship. It's not like to me, it's not like there are some cousins that they're two cousins that never seen it for each other. Clearly, if you listen to my
People,
video with Kiki, they weren't they roommates at one point in time. Like they were close.
people whole thing is so it was cool when Tisha went against her and told all her business, right?
Hmm.
No, it wasn't cool. Here's the difference. Since y'all let her play the game of semantics, well, bitch, so am I. It won't done on national TV. They talked about it 5 years prior to this. That's the difference here. It wasn't done on TV. Didn't nobody even have to know that or bring that up. That we would not have known that if it wasn't for them.
Right, that's true.
So don't y'all come up under the no, it won't right. But it seems like to me, Kiki has a personal vendetta against her. I feel like she's personally trying to take her down. And I really feel like she's using melodrama to do it. And melodrama don't mind doing it because it gives her a reason to be here. It gives her a storyline and all of the rest of this stuff. That's just how I see it.
Hmm. That's how I feel too, and I feel like the only reason why people, um, the reason why people going up for Kiki so hard is because she, her and Tisha are at odds. She is Tisha's adversary right now. So anybody that's going up against Tisha, they're gonna ride for them. And that's perfectly okay. If that's your
Yeah.
prerogative. Okay. But just be honest with yourself and just honestly say, I'm only riding with Kiki because she don't fuck with Tisha and Tisha don't fuck with Mel. So therefore Mel got somebody on her side, so I'm gonna rock with her. It is what it is. Just like I said, whatever Tisha did to Kiki all those years ago was fucked up. It definitely was.
Yeah.
Whatever she told Mel off camera was fucked up.
Hmm.
But her coming to Mel and confirming anything from Mel at this point, when you know that the relationship between your cousin and Mel is not the best, that's fucked up too. My thing is, obviously, all was forgiven with whatever Tisha said back then, cause y'all was still cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all fell out for a while, but y'all got back cool again. So I don't understand why people can't see that. I mean, hey, it is.
Listen,
I
don't
never.
y'all get this confused. Don't y'all get this confused because I just got this in the comments. Somebody says I like you, but she's just asking me what do I do for a living because I'm doing the most. Why do you say I'm doing the most, daughter? And you already know what video is on. Me being a nurse has nothing to do with my real life, bitch. That's work. That pay the bills.
Mm.
So I mean, you asking me that? I mean, I don't know what you want to know. Yes, I'm a nurse. What the fuck does that got to do with my opinion? Off the clock. I mean, if you need CPR to do, listen, I cuss you out. And then you could fall out in front of me. I still give you CPR. Then I'm gonna cuss your ass right back out once you get revived to get all good to get second weight and all that. Then we can argue again. So don't y'all worry. I know how to separate the two. I'm gonna need for y'all to learn how to do the same. My bad. We can move on.
Well, we just had to bring up that tea first before we really get into the show. A show that we hate to review, a show that we hate to even fucking talk about. But hey, that's what we're here to do, you guys. Um, So we'll start this because I'm going by my notes, and I don't know about you, Terrence, but I did not talk about because I did watch your review that night, but I forgot. I don't remember you talking about any of those scenes that had anything to do with Marceau and Maurice or Martell and that dude.
Not really. No, I mean, I really didn't. The only thing I noticed is what I've been noticed. He going to uh, an empty ass place of business. No shade to my brother-in-law. I love him, but you know, I'm sick and tired of coming there. Don't see no other cars. I don't see no other patrons. I don't see nobody there asking for legal advice. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my
We
god!
see people at black. We won't ever see no. We won't ever see no. Never mind. I'm leave you alone.
I cannot.
And Fred didn't do it for me when I saw Fred. He didn't do it for me the way he did for me last season. He didn't. Don't get me wrong. He's still cute, but he didn't. He didn't give it to me the way he did last season.
Oh wow! Hell, I didn't even
Yeah.
remember last season to be honest.
Oh wow.
I didn't even remember his ass. But hey, whatever. Ugh. So we're not gonna talk about none of them scenes. Then we're gonna keep it where we at. Hold on. That's Reggie texting me. Let me put my phone on do not disturb because if I keep texting Reggie, I'm gonna be completely distracted. Cause that's
Mm.
a conversation that needs to be had on the phone, child. Me and Reggie really talking like because we just filmed earlier for the so But we're gonna start off with Kimmy and Destiny. And Kimmy really don't know what's really the backstory between her and Mel, and I'm guessing she just needed Destiny to give her the tea about that. In my opinion, like I said on my review, Kimmy is trying to find her something to do because she don't want to talk about that pussy
Mm-hmm.
no damn. So now she's trying to get in some trying to be Sheree at this point, a more likable Sheree, if you will. So Destiny, in my opinion, she's kept the same story about what happened between her and Mel. I feel like she hasn't changed it not one time. She has the exact same story. She explains it the same
Mm-hmm.
exact way. So that's why I'm always confused as to why people think that it's a lie. I really don't think it's a lie. I really don't think it's a lie because she tells the same exact story. And I know that don't mean that a person ain't lying, but I just don't feel like she lying. I don't. What you think?
I'm on your side. I said that same thing in my review. I said to me, she said the same thing she been saying. I mean, and I also agree with you. Kimmy, I love you. But I'm gonna need for you and Maurice to give us some, sis. Cause as of right now, I don't know. Cause to me, it was just like the minute you came in, you went straight for the kill. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? That's what it was for me, really. It was just like, well, damn. Like, I don't know. It was just, but I look, I get it. She been getting male side, nothing but male side. So I mean, yeah, I appreciate her getting Destiny side of things and at least trying to help. But yeah, I think it's just for her to have a storyline. But we can move on.
Now, okay, okay, I'm done texting Reggie back because my phone on do not disturb now for real, and I can't hear it now. So, Kimmy suggested they have a girls' night out, and Kimmy, Kimmy, girl, you knew that having a girls' night out was not the way. These girls don't get along. These girls don't hold themselves accountable. These girls don't even hold each other fucking accountable. So what made you think that this was gonna be a good idea, and what made you think that this was gonna work? Because it wasn't. It just wasn't gonna work at all. I don't see why you thought it would, but it just wasn't gonna work at all. And just like I said, Destiny really don't know why Mel is really mad with her. Like all she really said was she heard her and Tisha talking. And then when Kimmy asked her what was said, Mel never really just said what was. She never told her what was said. She just said they was talking shit. But it's just like, but what was said that got you so upset? Like, what was said about you? And it's like because you can't give us that, that made me feel like, girl, like, is you making it up? Like what? Like what is really going on? Like I'm. Mm-mm, mm-mm. But we'll be that. But this is why I'm really starting to hate reviewing this show. Not only due to the fans, but it's kind of like these stories. We keep talking about the same shit every fucking episode. Like
Right,
we keep talking about the same damn thing. Like
right.
it's like it's making the show draining, and on top of that, it's making it not good to watch because it's like we already know what's going to happen. Destiny and Mel finna keep talking about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mel finna think she's above everybody and she don't want to film with nobody. Tisha and Tisha Steele. The only thing that's interesting at this point is Tisha and Marceau. And I never thought I would say that. But they're the most interesting things now at this second half of this season. They're the most interesting right now.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
the
They
most
are gonna be the one to bring the most heat.
right. So it's just like what's really going on? Because everybody feels like Melody carries the show. But right about now she's not. Now she has carried it. She has carried it the first three seasons most definitely. Her
Yeah,
and Marcel have carried the show. But
yeah.
this particular season, I don't feel she's carrying nothing right now. I
Mm-hmm.
think at this point, Tisha and Marcel is about to carry this motherfucker now. That's how I feel. They're about to carry it this time because now the show is being focused on them now because Martell and Melody are not filming with each other. They ain't filming with each other now. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like because he's not filming with Mel, what Martell got to talk about right now? Melody not filming with Martell, so what does she got to talk about besides how much she don't fuck with Destiny, how
Mm-hmm.
much she don't fuck with Tisha,
Mm-hmm.
how Stormy her friend,
Mm-hmm.
how um Tiffany her friend. What else does she have to talk about at this point?
Her overdone ass skincare line. Um,
Oh.
that tad ass book she got coming out. Um, them damn nursery rhymes and fables that she calls songs. Um, and I'm helping her out here. And Kiki now.
I mean,
But I mean, I guess in a way you can't. I mean, and technically, I guess you could say she is kind of carrying the show because she and everybody else's business. I want to see her new man. Everybody keeps saying she got this man. Where your man at, Mel? I want to meet him. Let's meet him. I want to see him and Martell fight or something like that. Like, that's how you shake some shit up. Like, that's what I want to see. You muted. Oh. But anyway, nursery rhymes and fables. Yeah, y'all. I'm just, eh.
Do I sound better now? Because they were saying that I was muffled.
Yeah.
Because my microphone wasn't connected. That's what it was. I think it was sounding like it used to sound due to that. It was saying like I looked at my mic and it said webcam. That's why I was sounding so damn muffled. My mic wasn't
Oh.
wasn't connected like it was supposed to be. So I had to go in and change my microphone up. That's what happened. Sorry, y'all, because I didn't understand why y'all was saying I was muffled and shit. But now I see why. Cause I noticed my sound was kind of messed up earlier today when I did my two videos. I'm like, why does it sound like that? That don't sound good. I'm like, do I need to go get another mic already? Damn, I just bought this one.
Now you
But
sound perfect.
okay, now I sound better now. Okay, so yeah, at this
But yeah,
point,
that's how I feel. I feel like when you and everybody else's business, somebody else is doing that. Who is that? And we kept calling them out.
somebody
Being in
getting.
everybody, yeah, being in everybody else. Giselle, that's who it is. Wow.
Mhm. You ain't got nothing to do, but you all up in everybody else's business. You need to, child.
Them AKAs, child. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like for real, for real. So we get into Mel and her therapist, and she was talking about like how she removed energy vampires, and she was talking about Kimmy's event and what the 2022 Mel is gonna do. Now, my thing is this right here: I am not above removing people
Mm-hmm.
that is detrimental to my mental growth and my sanity. I am
Agreed.
not against that.
Agreed.
But it has to be a good enough reason for me to
Agreed.
remove people, in my opinion. And for me, I don't I really, because in some ways I be agreeing with Mel, but
Yeah.
then it's the way that I feel like it's the way she handles things that I just don't agree with. And my thing is, I feel like this. I think she not keeping it real. I just rather she just say, I don't want to fuck with you no more, Destiny. I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like, I don't want to fuck with you because you're still cool with Martell. I don't want to fuck with you because you're still cool with Tisha. Just say that. Period.
Child, quiet as it's kept.
Oh.
Somebody came under my comments and
Hmm.
said that they appreciate the therapist, but they would have appreciated her more had she not been one of her line sisters and she called her by her first name. And I said, well, you know what? I kind of on your side with that. I said, it's I don't like. I see what they're going with that. It's like while I appreciate the black businesses and stuff like that, can it be somebody that don't know you personally?
Right.
Can it be somebody like Dr. Francis? I would have appreciated it had it been Dr. Francis and not a person that's an AKA like her, and they know each other to the point where she's calling each other by the first name.
Yeah, that's
I,
true.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have liked it better had it been with Dr. Francis. Like, why couldn't it have been with him? Because
Cause it's
Dr. Francis is very unbiased.
Cause it's less biased, yeah. Hold on one second. Somebody just asked me. I gotta answer this question because I want to seem like I'm ignoring it. When is the Boys Night Out is not coming back until July, ma'am. It's not coming back till July. We got what 2 more months before we come back. We're on hiatus right now, honey. So we'll be back in July. We already been, Terrence gave us a great theme for the season. I don't want to give it away, but he gave a great theme for the season. But Boys Night Out will be back in the summertime, like good into the summer, like around July. That's when it'll be back. Let's see. Someone said Mel needs to realize that she is the common denominator in all of the breakdown of her friendships. Ooh, okay.
I agree.
Because she is passive aggressive.
Yep.
Okay. Someone said, child, that must have been a free EAP session. Yeah, where y'all at? I thought I saw his comment. Oh, there go y'all. First of all, shout out to y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
says Mel needs to understand that she's an energy vampire. Also,
that part. I said that in my review. I said it takes one to know one. You are the company you keep. I said, you've been draining me since season one, girl. You've been draining me since we found out about Leisure Suit. You've been draining me since then.
someone says she's fake as fuck. I agree to a certain extent.
Mhm.
Um, I don't mix my personal business with my line sisters. Ooh.
You
Um,
shouldn't.
what's going on, LaRon? I just followed you back on Instagram yesterday, by the way. What's going on, LaRon?
Hey,
Um, Sister Funkenstein, I would have liked it better had Mel not started in the therapist's office lying with that negative body language. Ooh.
yeah, because she sit there with them crazy ass faces and it all of that. It irritates me.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mel,
is.
they know, but they're never going to admit that, honey. They're
She's
never going.
seeing a psychotherapist. That says it all.
Quiet as is kept, Mel in so many words has told Destiny that she doesn't want to fuck with her because of her friendship with Tisha and Martell. But see, that's the thing. In so many words, she did, but then in so many words, she denies that that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like people be saying, Mel says that she don't care if Tisha and Martell are cool with Destiny. She just don't want Destiny talking about her to them. But I've never heard her say that. All I've ever heard her say was you was talking to my enemy, or I heard her say, why are you still talking to him? That's
Yeah,
obviously, to me that
yeah.
means she don't want to fuck with them. But she says it ain't got nothing to do with that. So it's like, well, what is it? Because did I agree with Destiny talking to Martell about her? No, I didn't agree with that. But it's like she never just flat out said you can be friends with them, just don't talk about me to them. She never said that. You know what I'm saying? But just like Art and Diva 33 said, when you say it, when you say it in that passive aggressive way that Mel has said it already, you don't have to tell me twice. I will walk away and not stumble like Macy Gray. I will walk away and
Mm-hmm.
not stumble. Period. Like you ain't gotta tell me twice. Period. Mel always thought she was above the other cast. Martell was the one trying to smooth things over amongst the cast. Is that true?
I'm gonna be real with you. Not at first. No, Martell was doing a whole bunch of mudslinging, trying to ruin everybody else's marriage and drudge up what all of the other husbands was doing. While all of this stuff came out about Ariana, excuse me, the harlot and the baby and all that stuff. Like during the second season, the third season, like when she put Letitia out and he was back there giddy as a schoolgirl and all of that. And then when she was pregnant with Milani, and you remember that scene where he basically called Kimmy the side chick and all that stuff. Nah, he won't try to smooth shit over. It wasn't until they got divorced and he started being on the outs that he started to smooth things over because he needed a friend and people to film with.
Right. That's true. Very true. Most definitely true. Okay, most definitely true. Let's see what somebody else said. Mel is taking out her anger on everybody else since she can't argue with Martell anymore. Um, let's see. Because Mel thinks Tisha is beneath her, she doesn't want to seem bothered. Mel, girl, you are very bothered.
Which I don't get. If Tisha's beneath you, how the hell Kiki ain't? That's what I want to know. How the hell is one first cousin is tied to laden through and below you, and the other one ain't?
Child, I don't get
Well,
it either.
yes.
I mean, I don't get it either. We on the same page with that because I don't fucking understand it either. Because how you gonna be cool with one and not be cool with the other one? I don't get it. It's just And then even with Kiki coming out with these damn text receipts that Mill invited her somewhere, that don't mean y'all best friends. That don't mean y'all even close friends. I've invited people to shit that ain't even my friend. Just a mere acquaintance that I met in passing, or someone where I was out with a friend and they was with my friend. And I said, "Oh, girl, you know what? You can come to my birthday dinner." Blah blah blah. Like it's been that type of thing. That don't mean that they friends like that. That don't prove anything. And how old are we to try to prove shit? To
Child,
me,
somebody came under my comments and said, why can't it be Kiki just came up here to prove her innocence and prove that Letitia is a liar? Why does it have to be that she's happy to be male friend? I say we all have been questioning whether they were really friends or not. Her showing those receipts are proving to us that they are friends. Is it not? I didn't understand the comment, baby. I didn't understand it. Like she's proving that they're friends, which is great. But
like, why do you need like if you really friends, you ain't got to prove it.
and who cares what Letitia think? If you come in here now and saying that you had enough of not being loyal to somebody that ain't been loyal to you, and blah 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 blah, why all of this shit now? Like I just feel like if y'all got over 5 years ago, it shouldn't have been a problem if you was around. So what happened that it made it a problem that you was around now?
That
Was
just
it the
makes me feel
parents?
like that. That's just like this. We don't be trying to prove to people how close we are as friends. Like people who really sit up here and believe that because we work together on these panels and stuff, that's all it is. We're just co-workers. We're just YouTubers. They're not YouTubers. Don't really be friends. Do you think that we sit up here trying to prove to these people how close we are? No,
No.
that's me and Jamar be trying to prove it to people, and we've been friends for damn near 10 fucking years, and people still act like that's hard to believe, child. Like I slept on this boy couch every time. I sleep on that boy couch every time I come to Atlanta. So it's just like you still don't think we're friends? Okay, girl.
Listen, y'all, I'm not necessarily saying that it's fake. I'm not saying that the text messages are fake. I
Yeah.
believe the text messages. I mean, don't granted, it is a little weird that you had Texas way back for 2019, Kiki. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to, like I said, I went about 3 or 4 phones since 2019 to hell, child. But the point is, I believe that the texts are real. I don't think that she doctored them and all of the rest of that stuff. I don't think that.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna go that far to try to do all that. I don't think that she'll do all of that. That ain't even that serious to try to prove shit. But like I said, um, I'm just saying that don't mean that they friends. Like they may be associates through Tisha. That's how I feel. That can
Yeah.
happen. I don't think that they friends, and I feel like her fans are trying to Mel's fans are trying to prove so hard that her and Kiki are friends. They're just like how Nicki Minaj stands be so quick to try to prove that her and Ra Ali been friends for X amount of years, but we didn't see them around each other till after
Ooh,
Ra and Remy
girl.
the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out of here,
Girl.
child. Shit. They got together because Nikki and Remy Ma fell the fuck out. That's why they got together. No, have you
Exactly.
noticed? You didn't see Riley with no damn Nikki up until she fell out with Remy. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop. People need to stop playing with me. Just stop.
That's why
Like,
I can't stand that bootleg Medea. I
uh,
can't stand that to see shit like
oh,
that. I cannot.
you talking about Ra?
Yes, I cannot stand her. I can't stand when somebody do that to somebody. Like you was never really friends with a person if you going that far.
Chat, look, Rob blocked me on Twitter a long time ago, child. I drug the fuck out of her on my Love and Hip Hop. I know that's what she blocked me for because I didn't add her name or nothing. That was that last season Tahiri was on there. Not season 10, but season 4. When
Mm.
her and Tahiri was into it, and I drugged the fuck out of her and I kept calling her candy corn or whatever I kept calling her. And she blocked me since that day.
Not candy corn. Oh wait.
Oh my God. Let's see. Someone said messages from 2019 since the show. Oop.
Yeah, true. It did come out in 2019.
Then someone said they graduated from the same school. Tisha admitted her cousins met Mel before she did. Kiki said Tisha came to A&M after her. I mean, okay, we're not saying that because I do believe that Kiki probably knew Mel before Tisha, but I still don't think that they were friends like
I
that.
don't think they were friends like that.
I think that Tisha and Mel were more so friends than Mel and Kiki. That's just what I think. I don't know. Seriously. I think Mel should just admit she's really hurting. Put on some Deborah Cox and cry. Not Deborah
Yeah,
Cox.
she ain't ready for that.
Meeting someone doesn't mean you're friend. Thank you. Thank you. Just child, listen. Like I met Maddie's friend, Justin Rain.
Mm,
I met him over Jamar's house. That don't mean we friends. We cool, but we ain't friends. Like I don't know
right.
him like that. Like you know, we're friendly. We're not friends. Like I don't have his phone number
Hmm.
and shit like that. I'm pretty sure that I'm not saying that we could never be friends, but we're not friends. We just cool. We know each other through Jamar and Maddie, and we hung out, and it was great. We was even on a picture together. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it's cool, but that don't mean that child people kill me. You can be friendly and not be period.
Period.
Am I the only one to think that it was weird that Tisha was ready to cut Kiki off for Chase after Mel and Kimmy forever? Now that is a fact. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, that is true.
I definitely agree with that. Now that was kind of weird. Like why you sucking up to Kiki and Mel? I mean Kimmy and Mel, but you are cutting your cousin off with the quickness. But I mean, at this point, I think she probably cut her off because the shit happening on TV. I think it's a different thing when shit don't happen on TV. Because I feel like it's some point where there's some shit you can just don't need to do on TV.
Hmm.
And
Agreed.
that's why I would never do nothing with if I ever had a damn opportunity to do some shit on reality TV, I would never do nothing with my damn family members. I cannot do it. Barely would want to do anything with my friends on reality TV because that'll fuck that up too.
I'm
I,
weak.
I don't want to do nothing with my family members. I can't. I can't. That'll fuck it up. I can't do it. So after that, basically, the rest of this damn show is gonna be about the Galentine's Day thing. Now, Kimmy and Tiffany, they was talking about the dynamic, and that's really the last time we heard Tiffany say,
Thank God.
because she didn't say shit else the rest of that damn scene. And then Tisha came in good passive aggressive spirits because that Team Wife shirt was definitely passive the fuck aggressive. I don't care what nobody say. That shit was
And
passive
so
aggressive.
is her showing up in tennis shoes.
Yeah, she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing with that. Okay, straight up. I need Miss Wanda and Kiki Daddy to come on the show so we can get to the bottom of their sibling rivalry because it's really affecting Tisha and Kiki. I agree.
I agree.
I would love to see it happen. I'm surprised Carlos ain't got that to be set up yet. Maybe Kiki Daddy don't want to be on the show because, to be honest, I feel like if I was a producer, I would have been like, Kiki, if you want to be on the show, call up your daddy. Because Miss Wanda gonna show up for the camera. Call up your daddy so we can talk about this because we need to know what's really going on right now at this
Well,
point.
I wish Kiki would follow suit with her daddy and blow away.
Oh my God. Melody and Stormy comes in.
Oh
And
God.
then when Melody walks in, Tisha don't speak. And Melody, it feels some type of way because Melody didn't speak. But my thing is, you said she your op. Why does it matter if she speaks to you or not?
And your ass ain't speak to her. So I'm not understanding what it is you want. You ain't speak, she ain't speak. She ain't come to her confessionals talking, being bothered the way that you did. You look cute though. You understood the assignment, unlike your friend. Again, I say her and the baby mama dope dealer girlfriend fashions.
It's the way you said being bothered.
Because she was real bothered in the confessionals. And I was just like, well, would you look at this? Why is you so bothered, girl? She ain't said nothing to you.
That's my thing. Like, why do you even give a fuck if she speaks or not? Because I'm telling you right now, not even right now, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't have given a fuck if she spoke to me or not because I wouldn't have spoken to her. Okay? Period. I wouldn't have given out one fuck about her speaking to me. Period.
Period.
Like at all. Like I wouldn't have cared about a damn thing. Period. I wouldn't have given a fuck now once. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Period. I wouldn't have given a
Mm-mm.
shit. Don't you
If
dare
anything,
come shit.
if anything, I'd have gave her the nigga nod. She'd have got that for me. That's about it.
Right, cause I ain't no way I'm finna get mad because a person that don't like me and I don't like ain't speaking to me. I done walked in many, many rooms where a bitch don't like me and I didn't open up my motherfucking mouth to them and they
Period.
open their mouth to me and I still had a wonderful evening. I walked right past them bitches like I didn't even see their ass. Period. That's
Want
exactly
no
how
drama.
my
Want no beef.
at my 15-year class reunion this year. I'm walking past a whole bunch of bitches that I don't fuck with. I don't give a one damn. Period. Okay. What y'all say? Marceau told y'all Tisha from the other side of the tracks. Tisha came in like I heard y'all looking for me. Here I go. That was Miss
Period.
Wanda coming out of Tisha. She is projects now. She came in from the projects.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha came sitting on ready. Kiki did say Tisha would throw them hands on that live. I
It is.
kind of believe it.
I believe it too. I believe Tisha would thump if she really got to. I think she try to put that part of her life behind her because she with our husband now and she living a lot. You know what I'm saying? She can't be doing that, so she try to leave that away from her, as she should.
Yeah, because like you don't want to regress to the person that you used to be. Like you change and you switch it up for a good reason.
Mm-hmm.
So you really don't want to go back to them old days where you used to be fighting and cussing people out and doing all that extra shit. And because I know I used to, my mouth was reckless years ago, and I
Mm-hmm.
would just say any little thing that came to mind and be ready to fight, whether I win or lose at any given moment. But now it's like, girl, I don't have time for that shit. I'm not finna fight you. I'm not finna
Right.
do none of that. So just leave me alone. Like if you want to fight, okay, but I'm not finna fight with you. Fight the air, because Scott and I fight not a soul. So
Period.
period. So I'm too old to be sitting up here fighting a bitch 33 years old. Like I could barely
Straight
walk
up.
up the steps at work the same way I did when I first started. What the fuck I look like trying to fight you? Have my adrenaline rushing and shit. The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it. So that's probably why that's probably why she's trying to keep it away. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it. What's coming up? What's next up on here? Destiny comes in, and then Kimmy tries to start off the conversation, and then they start playing. Scotty and Terrence check the panel chat. We looking at the panel. Let me see. Terrence, she would thump because we all got into it as sister wives.
Y'all, ain't none of y'all hoes stepped up to me. Neither one of
Oh.
y'all, not even Letitia. Okay, y'all fight each other. Ain't there none of y'all stepped to me. I know y'all lying.
Now they start playing this game about the misconceptions about them and stuff like that. And I didn't even put that in my notes. I didn't even
I
put
didn't
what
either.
like their misconception because I really didn't give a damn about
I
what the
didn't
misconception
either.
was. So after they do that, Tisha confronted Mel because that was Tisha's first time seeing Mel since the reunion. That was her first time seeing Mel. So
Mm-hmm.
she confronts Mel and they go at it.
Child.
And she was like, "When did you and Kiki become friends?" And see, she said, "Cause me and you been friends. So when you and Kiki become friends?" And see, and when Tisha said that, that really made me feel like, when did y'all really become friends like that? You know what I mean? Like when? You know what I'm saying? Like when did y'all really become friends like that?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. Like I get it. She was invited to a couple events. That don't mean shit.
Even Kimmy was confused. Kimmy said, "I've been invited to every damn thing. I ain't never seen her at nothing."
At all. So it's just like I'm just trying to listen. I be trying to understand. How Mel going to be insulted by Tisha not speaking, entering the room, then exhibit the same behavior when Destiny walk in.
Very much so true.
Mel didn't answer the question when confronted. She never do.
Yeah.
The Bad Boys Live is so good. Please add. We have tried to have Terrence come up, but Terrence be child. He done already did his review already. By the time we do ours, he probably don't want to talk about it no more. So he don't come up. He be in the chat though, but he don't come up there because he be tired. We all tired of talking about Bad Boys. Honestly, we tired.
Yes.
Me and Jamar dread doing it on the panel. And it's funny because y'all love it, but we be dreading it every fucking time because I hate that show at this point. I really do. I hate it.
I hate it too.
I hate it. But y'all watching the review, so it's like, okay, we gotta do diligence to do it. So go ahead, because they watch it. One of my highest rated views videos, hell. Y'all stop watching my Candy in the Gang reviews. So we're just like, girl, I guess I'll keep it moving with
Hence
that.
why I ain't watching or worry about putting out a review for it.
So it's just like, okay, girl, whatever. So then she decides to call Kiki on the phone to further prove her point. And then when Kiki answers the phone, Tisha said, "And you on speakerphone, so tell the truth." And I was like, "Ooh, Tisha."
Ooh. She listened to me good. I told her, don't go there being with the same Letitia antics. Go there doing what you're supposed to do, girl. Do not embarrass me. You did good.
She did, because it's like she was ready for whatever at that point, because and then Tisha was like, I can repeat whatever I say. I ain't got to lie about nothing. That's what she said on the phone. And then what did Mel say? I still don't feel like that the question was really answered. I really don't feel like it was. But Mel love to try to speed dial somebody and shit like that. She love to try to speed dial somebody and try to persuade them to go her way or whatever. What they say, fam just joined in JoJo. JoJo is at work. That's why he couldn't do it today. It was actually supposed to be on JoJo's channel today, but he's at work. But the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be on his channel though this Tuesday. Bitch, I can't wait to see Basketball Wives Monday. Did you see that full trailer?
No.
It's out.
I ain't seen it. That blew past my head. I gotta watch it.
Yes, it is out, honey. Jackie and Brooke are finna fight again. Child, they flipping tables over and shit.
Oh
I
yeah, I
can't.
gotta watch that when I get off.
I can't wait to see it. It's on Instagram. It's on one of them little reality show blogs. That's where I saw it. It's out there. Cause y'all this huh?
Lord, what was I gonna say? Damn it. Go ahead, it'll come to me later.
Cause y'all this live finna be an hour, to be honest, cause this show is getting stale. So Destiny called out Mel for basically saying, you mad at me for being friends with Tisha, but you friends with Tisha's cousin. So how is that any different than what I'm doing?
Period.
And I'm like, you got a point there, just a little bit. You got a point.
That's what it was. People felt like Destiny and Letitia was ganging up and jumping on Mel.
Mm-hmm.
Only because Letitia was chiming in, I get why people feel that way. But at the end of the day, all she had to do was answer the questions.
Right. And she didn't have to call Tisha no bitch either.
Yeah.
Tisha called her name, but she was the first person to name call. She was the first one.
You petty to point that out.
I'm saying, like, she called, like, you, because you getting called out, you want to call somebody a bitch. Now, the moment somebody call Precious Queen Mel a bitch, everybody will be like, you saw Destiny call her a bitch? You saw Tisha call her a bitch? No, she did disrespect first, but ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. Stormy brought up the picture, but Mel brought up Tisha and Marceau. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Don't say no, Jaheim. Y'all killing me. Y'all is killing me.
Oh my God. Let's see. So then it became Tisha versus Mel. Now Tisha and Mel going back and forth. 'Cause Tisha stood up out of her seat after Mel called her a bitch. Okay, and they were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I honestly was here for it. I was here for
Me
it. Like
too.
that was the most interesting part of this entire episode. That whole
Yeah.
Galentine's Day shit, which is why this roast review was pretty short today, because that is really all we talk about right here is the Galentine's Day thing, and it's pretty much rehashing the same old shit that we've been rehashing all goddamn season, and we're pretty much tired of rehashing it. Like real
Yes.
talk, I'm tired of talking about it honestly. Let's see. Mel lied because Kiki did not bring it up at the messy PJ party, then cut Kiki out before she could finish. They are devious manipulators. Ooh,
Ooh, not a devious manipulator.
and thank you for the super chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Feel good said more was said because Kimmy let us know. Ooh,
Yeah, that's another thing. Way more was said, and Kimmy did say that. Kimmy said, please don't act like you added absolutely nothing to the conversation.
because what I'm gathering from that is it was more said that we didn't see.
And
That's what I'm.
Kimmy said that she told her at the party she didn't
Mhm.
appreciate her coming there doing that.
So why we didn't see that?
Hmm?
I wonder why we didn't see that.
I mean, they ain't none of my business.
Mm. So, so this is what I'm saying. Mel is on the outs with Tisha, Marceau, Martell, Destiny. Who is she gonna film with if she has an issue with Kimmy? Mm. And see, she act like she want to have an issue with Kimmy too, because she even tried to get booked with Kimmy while she was sitting
Yep.
there talking about all this girl and all this other stuff. Why you didn't stand up then? Man, I would have been like, I would have asked if I was Kimmy. Said, first of all, who the fuck is you talking to? First of all, who the fuck you talking to? This your second time trying me. Who the fuck you
Right.
talking to? First of all, who are you talking to? See, Mel thinks she can talk to people any kind of way, her fucking passive aggressive tone, and get away with it. See, this is why I see right through the bullshit.
Mhm.
I see right through it. She ain't no victim. I see right through it. And the people that see right through it, they're called haters and all this other crazy shit. I see right through you. I see you. You
Mhm.
do your shit in a passive aggressive way, and that's why people don't pick up on it. It's the same way Phaedra used to do shit. Do shit in a passive aggressive way and think ain't nobody picking up on the bullshit. I see what you doing. And then you got
Mhm.
Stormy here being your sidekick. And inquiring minds want to know why the fuck are you doing it?
She need an attack dog. That's what Destiny was her first season. She was a pregnant attack dog. She
Mm-hmm.
was Melody's mouthpiece. All right.
Right.
And now this is she tried to do it last season with Tiffany, but we don't
Mm.
like Tiffany. And now she's trying to do it with Stormy.
Let's be honest, most of us never liked Mel in season one, but because of Martell, we stood by her. I can honestly say I didn't watch it season one. I didn't get into it until season two. By the time I got into it, that's when Martell was being who he is right now. Like a cheating asshole, which he was already a cheater anyway, because he cheated before the show started. But
I
I,
I
I I didn't watch it the first season, so I can't say that. When I first started watching the second season, I felt bad for Mel, and I truly liked her up until the third last season when I started seeing her for her works last season.
yeah,
I'm like, oh okay.
that's
I
what
see.
it was for me. Cause I didn't not like her first season. She had to grow on you. You know what I mean? That's what it was. She had to grow on you. But it was just like you said, like about the third season when she started doing that same manipulative shit with Martell, but trying to put it all off and call his out, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody was doing that, but allowing her to get away with hers. That's why I started to draw the line.
Right. Period. Because I defended her like all
Mhm.
season 2. When I first started, I defended her, but then last season I started seeing who she really was. Like with the Tiffany stuff, she was taking Tiffany's side over Destiny's side,
Mm-hmm.
allowing Tiffany to be messy and allowing Tiffany to do the shit that she was doing. And
Mm-hmm.
so it was kind of like, okay, I see you for who you are. And then even with those arguments that went down between her and Martell last season, Melody started some of those fucking arguments. She
Sure
started some
did.
drama too. And I called her out for that. And people would get mad with me even then saying, well, she got every right to do it. No, if you're gonna call one out for being childish, you need to call them all out. That is all I'm saying. Like we gotta normalize calling everybody out on their shit. Like don't let one slide just because you don't fucking like them. I mean, I'm just saying. Don't let one slide because you don't fuck with them. Be real. That's it. Just be 100 about your shit. Like let's stop it with the bullshit. Let's stop it with I'm gonna be an asshole. So I'm gonna be an asshole just cause he an asshole. No, ma'am. We ain't doing it. No. Um and I pretty much think that was pretty much the end of that damn episode too. When Stormy and Destiny got into it at random.
Stormy did way too much.
Too much.
Stormy was just way too much.
She did way too much, period. Like straight up.
What do y'all think of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? What do y'all think of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Because it done dropped again. So y'all asking the wrong people. What do y'all think of the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
If y'all want to know what we think about it, watch the last Whether You Like It or Not panel from last night. It's on Terrence's channel if y'all want to know what we think about it. That's really all I can say. I this last episode was me, but I'm enjoying it much more than I did last season because
Yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
last season was just not it. They wanted me to review the Housewives of Beverly Hills, and that actually came on tonight. I'm just not interested in.
Not interested either, y'all.
I'm not interested in that damn show. Like, cause like I don't really like anyone on this show, but Garcelle. I don't like nobody else. I don't care. I'll watch it, but I ain't reviewing it. Like, I can't. I tried to review New Jersey and I didn't give a fuck. I stopped reviewing it mid season. Not even mid season. Probably after the second or third episode, I couldn't do it no more. I'm like, girl, just like I stopped reviewing Marriage Boot Camp. I knew I
Y'all
was,
see,
I knew I was gonna stop it. I knew I was gonna stop it. Just like I did the one before that. I knew I was gonna stop it.
it stopped being interesting. It stopped grabbing me, and then it just started aggravating me. I want to watch
Those Joe Star Jamar. He's
it. Oh,
singing
I'm
Michelle.
weak.
He's singing Michelle girl.
Listen, not even K Michelle could keep me watching it.
I swear, and I'm glad I'm not reviewing it because they was just gonna call me biased because I was gonna drag Lyrica because Lyrica get on my nerves. Shut
Yeah.
up, Jamar. Shut up. See, this is why I'm gonna get off of here. This is how I'm gonna get off of here. Cause we had a whole Michelle Bridge session on the Bad Boys panel. We know we was hollering.
Oh God. Bad Boys is irking me, y'all. When is it over?
Listen, I say that every time we get up there to do the panel. Like, when is this show gonna be over with? Like, I'm sick of these girls. Like,
Then I just recently saw Live of Milan with Natalie sitting up here trying to go off on everybody. But I'm like, you calling everybody out, you calling everybody else punks and all this stuff, but
you the
you
people.
had to get reinforcements and he got beat up. So you called in reinforcements to fight a nigga that you couldn't fight. Like, why you up here talking trash about these people? With Natalie, Chenny Houston, sitting around there using you like she always do.
He the fool.
A huge one.
He the damn fool. So, child, all I know is that I'm over this fucking show. Like, I am so over Bad Boys, but I enjoy doing the reviews with Jamar and Maddie, but I do not enjoy watching that show. My mind be scrambled and fried after every fucking episode. I'd be so over it. That's why I don't see. That's why when Jamie and them was reviewing Jocelyn's Cabaret, I don't see how the hell they did it because
Yeah, me either.
I tried to sit there and watch Jocelyn's Cabaret, and I just could not do it. I'm like, because I remember seeing Jamie one time. I think that was back when we first met in person at that brunch. I'm like, girl, how the fuck do you review fucking Jocelyn's Cabaret? Because I cannot do it. I can't.
Listen, all I want to see is Curtis outside his clothes because Curtis got a little boondy back there. Curtis got a little boondy. I know you noticed it. Curtis got a little boondy back there. I ain't noticed it until he wore them gray sweatpants. I said, I know Moolah noticed it.
You
I
know
don't know. I
what?
just want to see him naked. Because people questioning his sexuality anyway because of some video that's out about the way he was dancing or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I swear I wouldn't be. But y'all, this is it, honestly.
Yeah, that's where we at.
Yeah, this is pretty much it because that's all we really have for Love and Marriage Huntsville this week. Because the episode really wasn't all that great until the Galentine's Day situation, and then that's to be continued. So we're gonna see more of that. Sharice Wood says, "Are you guys ready for Basketball Wives? And are you gonna review Couples Retreat?" I'm definitely not reviewing Couples Retreat. I'm not even watching it. Honestly, I'm not even watching the show.
Who's on it?
For all I know that Shamari and Ronnie DeVoe is on there. Claudia Jordan, her man, I guess, is on there. And there's somebody else on there. I don't know who else on there, but I know those two on there. But that's not even enough for me to watch it.
I mean, you know, my man is up there. You know, I love Ronnie DeVoe. That's my baby. I don't know. I might watch it just to watch his scenes, but I ain't gonna review it.
Yeah, it's like some shows I don't mind watching, but it's just some shows I'll watch it, but I won't review it. You know what I mean? Like, because we got enough reviews and panels anyway. Which is why I haven't reviewed Chasing Atlanta since episode 5, I believe, and now they're at episode 8. And at this point, I'm like, I want to combine all 4 episodes, but should I even do it at this point? But it's like, girl, Chasing Atlanta, and I've been watching every damn episode, and it's so good. But it's just like, I just
listen. It's okay to have some stuff to keep for yourself. That's how I do. Like these scripted shows, I don't do it no more. I just watch it for myself.
Yeah, because I tried to review scripted shows and it just don't work the same.
At all.
I'm reviewing a reality show. It's just not the same. Because I tried to review scripted shows before, like Being Mary Jane. I tried to review that, and that. Don't get me wrong, great views. Those videos was getting 15 and 20K. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it though. Tried to review the haves and have-nots. Don't get me wrong, good views, 10 and 15K. Couldn't keep reviewing it though. Tried to review Single Ladies, and you know that was a long time ago. I tried to review Single Ladies. That didn't work either. Like anytime I tried to review Queens recently, that didn't work because nobody trying to watch the damn review. So and they canceled. So you know, whatever. You know, it is what it is. I can't do it. So can y'all discuss the ratings? Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings is so shocking because it's so good in my opinion. I'm not shocked. It's many reasons why the ratings are down. Number one, they've been gone for over a year. Number two, they're debuting in the summertime, which they never do. Number three, there's a lawsuit going on and there's a bunch of negative press behind it. Then you got Nene fans and Portia fans and Phaedra fans saying that they're not leaving the show. I'm saying they're not watching it unless they're on it. And then not to mention, for whatever reason, somebody just said it right before I said it, right before I could say it. 90 Day Fiance is, I've never watched that show a day in my life. But 90 Day Fiance gets 2 million viewers every damn week. And then they're right there. They're directly competing with 90 Day Fiance. And more people are tuning in to 90 Day Fiance. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what else they could do. But again, The show been on 14 seasons now. It's never gonna be the same. And just like Carlos King said on his podcast, it's like this. We need to start trying to recreate the golden years of the Housewives of Atlanta. We're never gonna get those years back. So just focus on the new era of Housewives. And he said Marlo, Drew, and Sonya are now the future of the Housewives of Atlanta at this point. So it's
Yep.
just like we got to let go of those early days because we ain't gonna get them back. You
No.
know, watching seasons 1 through probably 9, those were great seasons. Those were forever would be the best. But it's not gonna be the same. You know, a lot of these women been on the show for a long damn time. They may have, you know, like Candy, for example. She's and I love Candy, but she can go at this point. Like she has the Escape show coming back to Bravo. She can do Escape show because that show was good. That show coming back. That show is
It's coming
back.
back.
Yes, it's coming back. That was also in those reality show blogs on Instagram. They bringing that show back. The Escape show coming back, and I enjoyed that show.
Wow.
I enjoyed that
I'll
show.
watch it.
Yeah, the Escape show coming back. I don't know if they're bringing Candy in the Gang back, but we could watch. Candy can do the Escape show. She can do Candy in the Gang. This could be her last season of Housewives at this point. Like, and I would be, as much as I love Candy, I would be okay with her leaving at this point. She's been on the show longer than anyone. She can go ahead and do, you know, do her thug thism and walk on off, and just we can get newer women on the show, and just it's time for a new era to come along. It's just what it is. That's how I
The
feel.
era of younger women.
Yeah,
So it got to be somebody that the people can grow with, like we did with these ladies.
Yeah.
We've seen Candy get married. We've seen her have babies. All of that. We've seen Portia have babies. Kenya. All of that. See, it got to be something like that.
Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, another reason they also put the show on Peacock the very next day. So a lot of people ain't watching it the same night when they can just watch 90 Day Fiance, and then they can watch Real Housewives of Atlanta on Peacock the next day. So it's like, and people don't have cable either. Not too many people got cable anymore. So, you know, that's another thing. So, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to think about things that works and things that don't. And ratings really don't always reflect whether or not a show is good or not. You know, sometimes shows be having, like Potomac, they have never had the best ratings, but the show is always good. It's always good. For example, there are people that like The Influence with me and Reggie, but it doesn't get the same viewership as a Whether You Like It or Not panel. You know, or even Boys Night Out. When people ask me what's my favorite panel to work on, I always say Boys Night Out, because we're all really friends for real. So it's just like we on those little FaceTime calls we do. You know what I'm saying? So, but Boys Night Out don't get the same viewership as a Whether You Like It or Not panel, but that doesn't mean that that our Boys Night Out show ain't good, you know. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the times, ratings really don't reflect a lot of the times that a show is good. Sometimes the best shows don't get no views like that. And then on top of that, the Housewives of Atlanta, they ain't been promoting that damn show. They've been putting all their money into the Beverly Hills bitches. That's what they've been putting all their money into, as they always have. But hell, even the Housewives of New Jersey was going in and out the million mark this season. But we'll just have to sit and wait.
They was tired. It was just about Jennifer and Bill. They was tired. Lord, they was tired.
Oh my God, child. I cannot. But y'all, with that being said though, we're about to go ahead and get up out of here though, because now we talking about other shit now. But we're about to get up out of here, and I gotta ask Terrence something anyway while we off of here. So we'll talk to you guys next week. Next week it'll be Roast Review will be on Terrence's page, and then the Whether You Like It or Not panel will be on Josiah's page. And then tomorrow is my interview with Miss Wanda. I've been so nervous and walking around on eggshells about this because I'm so scared that she ain't gonna show up and all types of stuff. I'm just gonna stop thinking the negative. I'm just gonna stop.
Yes.
I'm just gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? But yes, the interview is tomorrow at 8/7 Central. It will be on my channel. The link is already out there. If you need the link, you could just go to the Prelude playlist. It's already in there. So all you gotta do is go over there, set your reminders, and we're gonna get it popping. Terrence, what you got coming up?
Same old child, nothing new. If any new T Talks come out and about, y'all will know when I make them, but it's all the same. Wait a second. Love Marriage DC. When that come out?
I think that come on this week.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna see what I'm gonna do about Love Marriage DC, child.
I
I'm
feel
hoping, what?
I don't know if he was thinking the same thing, but I feel like I might just go live to talk about Huntsville and then do DC as a pre-record the next day. That's probably what I'm at.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna do DC as a live just yet. I want to see how the show gonna be, because everybody say it's gonna be the best. It's gonna slam. It's gonna do this and that. We gonna see.
Okay then. Okay then, y'all. Well, we out of here until the next roster review. We will see you guys later. Peace out.